logistics of this meeting together with CIPEG. In November 2023, CIPEG took place, as you know, in Luxor. The motto of that Congress was Local and National Museums Celebrating 40 Years of CIPEG. Madrid was proposed there as the venue for the 2024 meeting. The project presented in Luxor was unanimously supported by all members who were in the final assembly of this Congress, and here we are. This year, the motto in Madrid is Making the Old New Again, Refurbishing Museum Spaces. There are different reasons. First, because it is 30 years since the first and only time this meeting has been celebrated in Spain, and specifically in this museum. We found the motto then, in 1994, Reinstallations Computer Network. That was the motto then. We are very proud of this Egyptian collection. It's the most important collection in a Spanish museum. For that reason, it was important for us to promote the work we carry out at this institution in research, in protection, in education. Of course, we would like to give visibility to the Spanish Egyptology. We have about 15 teams, active missions, active projects in Egypt at this moment, and a large number of specialists from different fields of Egyptology, also, of course, in museums working. So, on the other hand, about the motto, specifically of this conference, in this museum we have an important and relevant experience. As you know, it was created in 1867 and it was renovated comprehensively between 2008 and 2014. This year, precisely, 2024, we are celebrating the 10th anniversary since the reopening of the museum, which has been really a milestone in the history of our institution. A large, comprehensive renovation operation of internal and public spaces, plus the garden, the facade, the sphinxes, a great refurbishing project that has absolutely transformed the way we work in the museum internally, and our communication, our programming, public programming overall, and specifically in Egyptian collection, well, the Egyptian, Nubian, and Near East collections are around 14,700 pieces displayed on our second floor of our permanent exhibition between rooms 32 and 35. You perhaps know these rooms. Annual visits in the museums in total are 500,000 and 600,000 visitors per year. And of course, the Egyptian collection, Nubian collection, no doubt, are highly appreciated by our audience. I have to say finally that this year end, 2024, we have an exceptional Egyptian public program at this museum with this meeting, of course. We present during this week, Thursday, 26, a coffin from the 21st century dynasty that, after a great restoration project of almost 8 months in these museums, will be integrated in our permanent exhibition. This is very, very important for us. Second, the organization in October of an important meeting around Spanish archaeological projects in Egypt. First week of October. Yeah. And in October too, in the middle of October, we will celebrate the opening of our small exhibition about Alexandria in our so-called Showcase Zero in the permanent exhibition. Dr. Esther Pons will give you some information about all these projects. These activities in some underlines the extraordinary importance and vitality of this museum Egyptian collection and all the scientific and education activity around this collection, because this is how we work, no? How we work in museums. Research as the basis of knowledge transferred and projects of dissemination and education. I finish now. I would like to thank you again, Esther and Isabel, for their work, hard work this year, to organize this meeting. CIPEG too, of course, Tine and Dora, the help of ICOM Spain. And this afternoon we will celebrate the welcome cocktail and we'll have the opportunity to talk calmly. So thank you very much and welcome to Madrid.
So thank you so much for hosting us, Isabel. Izquierdo, it's very hard to say your name, but do my best. But then welcome to everybody here at the CIPEG meeting in Madrid. We have been very much looking forward to it. And of course, Isabel Albers and Esther Pons, they have been working very hard. We have had many emails between us, and now we are here and very, very happy, of course. And also because it will probably be mentioned a couple of times, it's 30 years ago. The CIPEG meeting was also here in Madrid, and it's kind of a celebration. We had 40 years of CIPEG last year in Luxor, but actually it's also a celebration. It's kind of a headset, you could say, that we are back here now in Madrid. So we will have a long program the whole week. We will have some small excursions here in Madrid, and on Friday we will have the excursions to Toledo. Of course, every day we will talk about the program of the day, and today, as just mentioned, we will have the reception tonight, where we will all meet a little more together, and we will have coffee breaks where we can talk together, of course. And the topic of this conference or meeting this time has been very popular. We have many contributions to the papers, very many also Egyptian people, and one Sudanese. We are very happy to welcome you all here this time in Madrid. So we are looking forward to hearing all the interesting papers, and we will start with a keynote speech after the welcoming speeches now, and then we will have a coffee break, and then we will start the program of the papers. So welcome everybody and enjoy this conference here in Madrid. I'm sure you will all together, and and thank you again everybody, also ICOM Spain, for this collaboration. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning to everyone present in the room and online, and welcome to Spain. As chair of the National Committee on the International Council of Museums in Spain, it's an honor that the celebration of the annual meeting of the International Committee for Egyptology take place here in Madrid and in this museum, where ICOM Spain has its headquarters also. As a national committee, we have a commitment to the international committees. We have to collaborate with them. The International Council of Museums is made up of museum professionals and institutions committed to the conservation, protection, and dissemination of the tangible and intangible heritage. And this meeting, this conference highlights the value of ICOM's definition of museum. This meeting is an experience of reflection and exchange of knowledge. The professionals who will participate will show not only the work they do in their respective museums, but also their most recent and relevant research and projects. We will have the opportunity to listen, reflect, and debate on the users raised, learn about new solutions, and strengthen this professional network that is ICOM. We have 4 intense days ahead of us that we will share with professionals from different parts of the world, from Europe, Africa, America, and Asia. ICOM is nearly 58,000 members today, come from all continents, in 129 countries and territories. Organizations aspire to be recognized as the reliable and objective voice of the global museum sector, And that's possible thanks to each and every one of the people and institutions that make up ICOM. It will be a pleasure to share with you these days at the annual conference of the ICOM-DCIPEG, and I remain at the disposal for any comments or requests you may have from ICOM Spain. Enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Dora, thank you, Tine, and I want to thank you the presence of the Ambassador of Egypt and the Ambassador of Sudan. They are with us in this opening. Thank you very much, ambassadors. And now, please, the conference organizers of this museum, Esther Pons and Isabel Olves.
Sorry for the noise. Well, hello, good morning, and thank you very much for being here. Welcome to Madrid, welcome to Museo Arqueológico Nacional. We are very proud to celebrate this year the CIPEG meeting after 30 years, a long time. The meeting CIPEG are a great opportunity to share and to show all programs, all work experience and research, and of course, to share of doubts and problems, because I am sure that all have many sometimes. The first 4 days, we be here, celebrate the conference here in the museum, in the same room, in this room, and there will be 3 important cultural visits. We will be to Museo del Prado, one of the most important galleries in the world, and we will see Velázquez, Goya, Rubens, one of many. The Templo de Debod, one of the 4 temples, that Egyptian temples that are outside to Egypt, but in this case, the Templo de Debod is in the street, it's not inside a museum. And we will be also to Palacio de Liria. Some of you ask why the Palacio de Liria? Well, because the former owner of the Palacio de Liria, El Duque de Alba, was friend of Howard Carter, and he invited him to explain, of course, the discovery of the tomb of Tutankhamun twice in Madrid. The first time was in 1924, 100 years ago, and the other in 1928. And the last day, we will be to Toledo. Toledo is a very, very nice city, but please, everybody comes to Toledo with comfortable shoes. I tell you this. And we will visit the cathedral, el Museo del Greco, la mezquita Cristo de la Luz, Mosque de Cristo de la Luz, and la iglesia de Santo Tomé, the church. This church has a very, one of the most important paintings of Greco. Okay? And although we come from different museums, cities and countries, we have many aspects in common when we're working in the museum, but also we have difference. And because of this, it's so important to celebrate every year the CIPEG meeting. And also, we cannot forget that these meetings to us allow us to see each other, even if we see only once a year or once a year. We hope you enjoy Madrid. Madrid is a very nice city and has a very important cultural heritage. And of course, we hope to enjoy in the museum and you feel well. Please, if you have any doubt, any problem, we hope not, of course, or you need something, please, you can let us out and you can speak with my colleague, Isabel Olves. From here, Isabel, thank you very much for your work, your professionality, and for your patience. Well, yes, really. And I thank you again for being here. Shukran Ketir. And muchas gracias. Yes, of course. And well, I give the floor to Isabel.
Well, good morning and welcome to the museum, and thank you very much for joining us in such an important celebration. There have been many people who have participated and helped us put together this Congress, and on behalf of the museum, the CIPEG, and the department, we would not like to fail to mention them. So first and foremost, Isabel Izquierda, our director, who understood from the very beginning the importance of this Congress in the museum, precisely the year we celebrate 10 years since our reopening and 30 since the CIPEG was held in Madrid in this same building. Also, to Tina and to Daniela, who have been our never-ending support. They've always been there. Tina mentioned the emails. We started off with emails. We ended up with WhatsApps and messages and phone calls. Well, the idea was that when we were still in Luxor, we had suggested only the possibility of Madrid being the next venue, and here we are. So thank you very much. As well to ICOM Spain, because they have helped us in so many different ways, and of course for being the host country for this celebration. The other sponsors who have contributed in many different ways, some economically, others with their support, that's CEPO, el Centro de Estudios del Próximo Oriente, EULEN, and they are here with us today, so the two of them, thank you very much. Gaselec and AEDE, the Spanish Association of Egyptologists. The Congress has also succeeded thanks to the collaboration of the following institutions in Madrid. We have the Temple of the Bod, that we will be there tomorrow, Museo Nacional del Prado, the Palace of Lydia, and in Toledo, the Mosque of Cristo de la Luz, the Cathedral, the Church of Santo Tomé, and the Museo del Greco, as well as Amarga y Pica, which is the Spanish oil company that has been so kind as to give us some samples of their fantastic Spanish oil for you to have and bring back home, okay? Hope you like it. And last but not least, to all our colleagues from the Outreach Department who are there back at the end, thank you very much. Some of them will participate today with us in the conferences, to the Communications Department, who is also here, and they will be taking photos and small videos so they can put it up in the social media network. Raúl Areces, who's our designer, who has created the image for the CIPEG, this one that you have here in the back photo, the badges, the program, and the stickers on your folders, and also the sound and audiovisual team who are right behind us and are responsible for all the recording and the connections throughout the Congress. To all of them and to all of you, thank you very much.